Welcome to Gaming with the Rev, Jurassic World Evolution 2, today, Episode 3. In today's episode, we're going to be bringing in some new dinosaurs to our park, along with some other upgrades for our visitors to take advantage of. We're going to start off today by bringing compies to our park, so we'll get them going and we'll come back to them when the eggs are ready. Yeah, alright, we have some eggs that are ready, so we're going to go ahead and select our eggs and get that process going. And then, of course, we'll assign our scientist. Our compies are ready to be released, so we're going to go ahead and place them in a paddock that we have already set up. And there we go. Alright, we're looking at modifying our Carnosaurus's genome. Unfortunately, right now a lot of stuff is locked, but we will work on unlocking some of these things so we can adjust the traits of our dinosaurs here in the future. So we'll just go ahead and create some Carnosauruses just with their standard genome. We see our helicopters in the air delivering our compies to their paddock. And while we're making our Carnosauruses, we'll start building the enclosure to hold them once they're ready. And we'll use our level 4 security fence that is electrified. While we're placing our fence, we're keeping it as close to the boundary of our buildable area as we can so we don't waste any space.
Confirming asset delivery. Commencing asset transit.
And that completes our fence, so now it will build itself or finish building itself around. And while we're sitting here, we can go ahead and put our entry gate for our ranger teams and medical units to go in and check on our dinosaurs.
Asset transportation complete.
Alright, our eggs are ready, so we'll select the eggs and assign our scientists to get them hatching our Carnosauruses so we can get them into the park for our visitors to enjoy.
Transit has commenced.
Alright, and while our scientists are working on our dinosaurs, we will remove the trees due to the fact that our Carosaurus don't necessarily want a bunch of trees, and they do like sand, so we will be painting the area in sand, so it is ready for our Carosaurus to move in once they are ready.
Asset transported.
I only have room for the best when it comes to my team. The fact that you're still here should tell you something.
It looks like we're having some power issues as well, so we'll get those taken care of by adding another small power station.
Not everyone can do this, but I think you can. Check out this objective, and don't disappoint.
And before we can get that power station put in, we'll go ahead and accept a contract here. And now we'll get back to putting that power station
That's
in.
my motto. Hmm?
We'll get some pylons placed, and then we'll get our substation placed. So as soon as that's done, our power issues on our fence will be resolved. And then we'll also need to get our path from our power plant attached to the path that we have. Alright, it looks like our compies are lonely, so we'll need to get some more compies going so we can get our population up to make them happy. And we'll do that, and then we'll get our Cartosaurus released since they are ready as well.
En route to collect the asset.
And we have our first Cartosaurus touching down.
Hey, Owen Grady here.
And now we'll also
keep it
need a
brief.
viewing gallery set up
That's it.
so
Done.
our visitors can see their new attraction.
Nice, a Carnotaurus. You could recognize this predator immediately by the horns on its head, which give it a real rock and roll appearance. Those powerful legs can get this dinosaur moving as well, so probably best to stay out of its
Our
way.
dinosaurs need to be
This
able to eat, so we'll go
dinosaur
ahead and
is so
add some
metal.
feeders here close to our viewing gallery so it draws them up close so they can be seen. Alright, get our path connected there. That way our visitors can visit the viewing gallery. And we also installed our ranger post. Now we'll assign our ranger team, our medical unit, and our helicopters so we have that all set up and ready to go. Alright, we'll go ahead and take a look from our viewing gallery to see what our visitors can see. and we'll watch this Cartosaurus being delivered to the paddock. We're going to start working on another herbivore for our park, and we're going to actually have them right here in this paddock because they eat similar food to the dinosaurs that we already have there. So we'll get that set up for them, adding some of the tall food that they require. And we also have some new viewing platforms that we're going to add to the park here, which will allow our visitors to come out into the middle and see more of the dinosaurs from different angles. Alright, we've placed our viewing gallery and the entrance to it, and now we just need to connect the underground tunnel so our visitors can get out to the new viewing gallery once it's set up. Our new dinosaurs are ready to be released, so we'll watch them come into the park for the first time. Releasing these dinosaurs into the same paddock with the Strethominimuses also completes our contract. Unfortunately, we did not get the bonus for getting it done in a timely manner.
This massive specimen is called the Apatosaurus. An impressive animal that can intimidate even the most determined of predators. The Apatosaurus's evolutionary advantages are its size and its demeanor.
Alright, we're going to create another Cartosaurus along with another of the Creatosauruses, because as you can see highlighted down there, to work on making our dinosaurs stronger, I need to have a dinosaur lose two fights, so we're going to cage them together to have them fight each other. And we got another contract to select, so we'll get that done as well. Alright, we got both dinosaurs ready to have eggs selected, so we will select one egg from each and get them going to get them set up in a special paddock so they can have fights, and so we can get our little requirement done so we can research the gene editing to make our dinosaurs stronger. Alright, we have both of our dinosaurs placed in their paddock, and already we have our first fight getting ready to happen. Round one went to the Cartosaurus. So now we just need him to win one more fight, and then we'll be able to do our research to edit the genome to make our dinosaurs stronger. Alright, and now we have round two happening between our two dinosaurs. So let's hope the Cartosaurus can win this one, and then we'll be able to unlock our ability to do our research. Alright, and with our Cartosaurus' second win, we have unlocked the ability to do the research for the gene editing to make our dinosaurs stronger. And now that we've completed that task, we're going to go ahead and move these dinosaurs to their proper paddocks. Alright, and now that we got these dinosaurs going back to their proper paddocks, we now have a new paddock that is ready for some new dinosaurs when we get them. And we'll watch our Cartosaurus be delivered to the Cartosaurus paddock from our log viewing gallery. So we are now bringing a monorail station to the park, and as it builds, we'll also need to place our monorail track. And based on where I have this one going, it will take some maneuvering to get it around to the hatchery, but we will do that. The monorail will serve two purposes. We will have a couple stops throughout the park so our visitors can come to the station and then take a ride to the next section. And this will also give us free dinosaur tours in a way, as we will have the track going through the paddocks. So as you ride the monorail from station to station, you can view the dinosaurs. So now that we got our little loop-de-loop that we needed to get so we can get our track going, we'll run through the different paddocks so that there will be dinosaurs on your monorail ride, and we'll get a couple more stations put in so we have different stops where our visitors are able to get out. As we place our second station, we will continue to run our track, but we will go ahead and place the third station, and then we'll come through and get the track set up on all these, and then we will also be getting our pathways and power connections where needed. So now we'll just continue running the track through the different paddocks and running in the areas our dinosaurs like to frequent, so we can get the most visibility of our dinosaurs. So it gives us happy visitors. Now we are just finishing up our monorail track, and this one may change in the future as we add more paddocks to tie it into the existing monorail loop. But for right now, this completes our loop that we need to have completed. We have another dinosaur fight going on. This is with our one that was created to fight the Cartosauruses. And now, right now, they are fighting to establish the alpha of the group. And our poor guy that got beat up by the Cartosaurus is won his first fight and become the alpha of the paddock. And now that we have our monorail station complete, let's take a ride from the station to the next station and take a look at our park. And now we have another fight for the alpha of the paddock with some of our herbivores. And we have our first dead dinosaur that just popped up as well. So we'll go check out on that. And it's one of our Strathomymuses, which looks like it died of old age. So we'll have to start creating some new Strathomymuses to keep the population up so that they are happy. And our new batch of Strathomymuses are ready to be released, so we'll go ahead and let them free. And we are taking a look at our Velociraptor genome to see what we can change on here. And we do have our research done for the strong, so we'll go ahead and bump that up to make them have a 100% chance of getting the strong gene. And we'll get ready to create them. But first, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change the skin color, and I'm going to let it be random per egg, so we don't have every dinosaur looking the same. And I will be doing this on all the future dinosaurs that I create in this series as well. And we have our 4 eggs, and as we can see, each one has a different skin color. So now we will have some variety in our raptors and other dinosaurs, like I said, in the future. And we have a dinosaur with rabies, and in order to get the vaccine, we have to first take a picture of it. So we will go ahead and drive in our paddock here and get a picture of the dinosaur with rabies. After we flip like we were chasing the A-team. And we'll go ahead and snap that picture to unlock the ability to do the research for the rabies vaccine. Alright, and sitting in our log viewing gallery, we are watching our first raptor being released into the park. And we have a few more that we will have being delivered here momentarily. We'll switch to the other side here where we have our second velociraptor being released. And we have a fight going on in our Cartosaurus paddock. It looks like our Cartosaurus that we brought in afterwards is being challenged for the alpha. And it looks like since he's come over and taken his alpha, he will maintain his alpha status in this paddock. And it looks like we have a velociraptor fighting one of the scavenger dinosaurs. I can't remember what species it was, but it looks like it didn't stand a chance. It looks like it is a Colophysis. I'm nowhere near saying that correctly, I'm sure. But here we have a fight. We'll go ahead and watch this one. And the Velociraptor made short work of that. This looks like it was just the Cartosaurus playing, since it didn't change the fight record of our Cartosaurus here. Alright, and we'll go ahead and end today's episode by sending out an expedition to bring back some more fossils for us to work on. And with that, I'd like to thank you for watching and remind you to subscribe, like, and share with anyone that likes Jurassic Park. This is the Rev saying thank you and have a great day.